have to ignore all that technology and just act and let the technology do its work for you, so to speak. But you still have to bring a performance to the floor. So, yeah.
It's kind of like anything with acting. You still have to be an actor, just like, like you said with voiceover. I think a lot of people think maybe you just got to talk, but you still have to make it sound believable and not like you're just reading off the script.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun, a lot of fun.
I'm sure it is. I've always wanted to do it, but I'm sure it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, the last question I always like to ask is, what does the future hold for you? I know you said you had some stuff you were working on.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot this. It's a period show based on the Anne of Green Gables novels. This is the latest version, and it's the young Irish actress playing Anne of Green Gables, Anne Shirley, and I'm going in to play some local guy in the town council as we're trying to shut the kids down who have taken over the town paper. So it's a totally different thing to the things I've done recently. After that, like most of us, in my pay packet range, I don't know what comes after that. It's just getting really busy now here, so anything can happen. But I'm at that stage in my career and life where I'm about to hit 70 in a couple of months, and things change. I'm still wearing pretty well, but you never know. I never know.
Yeah, I'm sure the older that you get, the less you want to get out there and do all these projects. I'm sure it's still nice to be out there and be seen and act and have a good time, but I'm sure it's better to take kind of a break and be a little less, full forward with it.
Yeah. Well, it's always the same, I find. Just when you least expect it, something brilliant comes along. So keep your fingers crossed, and I'll let you know.
Oh, absolutely. I'm wishing you all the best, Andrew, and thanks again for joining us. I've been wanting to talk to you again. I'm glad to hear things are going well.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Total pleasure.
Absolutely. Have a great night, sir. Thanks again.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Ciao now.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All righty, guys. That was Andrew Gillies. If you guys just tuned in, you missed it, somehow you were like, oh, my God, maybe you had to save a bird, too. I don't know what you do in your free time. Maybe there was a bird that fell out of the nest, and you had to be the brave soldier to put it back in to where it once was to once it had dropped. I don't know. I was trying to make it sound cool there. Well, what's pretty interesting about the wrap-up for tonight, I actually have some shows to promote. What? Yeah, I know it's been kind of it's been slow. I've been sending out stuff. People have said yes. They're like, here's my email address. Contact me there. And I never hear anything. So it's the battle for doing podcasting and having a guest all the time is constantly trying to think of new people to interview, getting new faces and trying to have new ideas for everything because that's what it's all about, trying to bring a new product. We are going to be back on June 25th. We welcome independent professional wrestler Jexi Black to the show. Jexi is running rampant on the indie scene. She just made her debut in May, but she's already making her way around the Midwest and even down south. That's right, the king of wrestling, the king area of wrestling, I guess I could say, the South, as Andy Kaufman would call it, the South. So Jexi is going to be joining us. It's going to be nice talking to her. She seems like a really awesome girl, and she's very talented. I've seen some videos of her match. There was a battle royal with her and another girl and like 20 guys, and they were just kicking butt, and they were just chucking dudes over the top rope like nobody's business. And then when I was doing the tedious work of hanging up clothes, I was Facebook by my dear longtime friend Nikita Brezhnikov. That's right, actor and longtime wrestling manager of the late great Nikolai Volkov. He is going to be returning Of course, you've seen him on Heroes of Wrestling and the iconic Maccabea Mania pay-per-views, a.k.a. Grandmasters of Wrestling. He's going to be returning to the show to promote his new book, When It Was Real, co-authored with Scott Teal of Crowbar Press. It's going to be great talking with Nikita again. Looking forward to it. I was going to do a little video show last night. I haven't done Facebook Live in like 9 months. So I was going to do one of those, and for some reason it was telling me that was like impossible with Microsoft Edge. So I have no idea. By the time I got Google Chrome downloaded, I didn't even want to do it. I was out of the mood completely. So take with it what you will. Of course, a couple weeks ago, I haven't done a show since since I left for Kentucky and Metropolis to go to Superman Celebration and Garden of the Gods and all that stuff. It was a great time. Anytime I get to hang out with my dear friends and fellow podcasters, Josh and Ariana, of course, at Night Moves Radio on the Cloverleaf Radio Network, and it's always a great time. So we will be back on the 25th. I got to go walk the dogs. They've been barking. I've been throwing this phone on mute quicker than Guy and Denny's making pancakes in the morning. So I'm going to wrap this up. Be sure and check out the archive if you missed any of this great interview with the wonderfully talented Andrew Gillies. And we'll be back on June 25th for Jet Speed Black. I'm Jimmy Falcon. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Have a great night.
Thank you for listening to the Cloverleaf Radio Network, where you can find shows such as The Hollywood Connection, Cloverleaf Radio, Night Moves Radio, and Soul Stories. You can find us on Facebook under the Cloverleaf Radio Network. We broadcast on Anchor, Blog Talk Radio, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and many more. Tune in anytime during the week. We post our links. You can listen on your own time, on your own day, anytime you want. We provide you with new material every week. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.